This is exactly how we built a cold calling team that can book us 10 plus appointments daily. And this is a total SMMA Goldmine. Okay. If you're looking to book an easy 5 to 10 plus quality appointments per day with cold calling, I want you to follow this exact blueprint to how to build a 6-figure cold calling team, right? This is exactly how we manage to book 10 plus appointments daily, right? And the reason why I give out all this crazy value and all this crazy information is because I sell implementation, right? I don't sell value like that, okay? This is why I just give all of my value and all my knowledge away for exactly free to you guys, okay? So starting off, what you essentially want is a power dialer. You can use one of three: Kixi, CloudTalk, or even Go High Level Power Dialer, right? My personal favorite is Go High Level Power Dialer. It's the easiest to use in my opinion. And more time, if you're using Go High Level already for like funnels, systems, softwares, automations, whatever, just use Go High Level Power Dialer, right? And if you've not started Go High Level yet, I'm going to link down a 14-day free trial in the description below. Okay, so once you've actually figured out your Power Dialer and you've signed up, what you then want is leads, right? Scraping mass leads. The way you can do this, and this is my personal favorite as well, Instant Data Scraper, Google Chrome extension, right? You can go into Google Maps and type in realtors, for example, okay? And for example, realtors in New York or realtors in London, right? And just scrape like 100 to maybe even 1,000 different leads, okay? Or you can do the same with Instagram profiles, right? You go into Google Chrome, you go into Instagram, you go into your biggest competitor within that niche, you click on his followers, and then you just scrape all of the followers and just reach out to them, okay? So that's one, right? Yelp is another one, Yelp data scraping, and then Facebook ad library. You can find leads from many, many different sources, okay? Once again, data scraper on Google Maps is probably the easiest, okay? And this is where you move on to this part here, right? What you then want to do is find the owner or the person in charge of that company, okay? And you can easily do this by, when you're scraping, right, it's going to give you Excel document, right? So you click on the profile links, sorry, not the profile links, the website links, right? Or you can even go back onto Google and look at reviews, right? For example, Zach and the team. Okay, you know that one of them is involved. So Zach is probably one of the owners, right? So what you essentially want to look out for: key metrics, name and his crew, name and the team. Name was amazing, name, etc. Okay, you want to look out for names in reviews. Okay, and then you can chat GPT to filter through reviews. Make sure that you're also scraping the reviews in your lead scraper. This is another good thing. You can go into reviews and just scrape using Instant Data Scraper. Okay, but once you found the owner, then you want to make notes of it, right? This is the owner of this company, okay? And you've got all these leads as well. So you put phone number, company name, name of the the name owner, okay? So once you've actually found your leads and you've got your power dialer, then you want to actually get a cold calling script or a framework, okay? And this is the exact framework that, I use as well. So you can have a look through it, and I can send it to you if you want. Just DM me the word script on Instagram and I'll send it to you for exactly free, right? I'll also link my Instagram down below in the description, but this is an entire framework or script that you can use personally, right? So then once you've actually got your script, then you want to start figuring out how to build a team. Okay, this is how to essentially figure out and actually master the hiring funnel and get A-star talents, okay? The best thing you can do is find people on Upwork, Indeed, Facebook groups, even hiring ads, for example, Facebook ads and Instagram ads, or even Instagram stories, right? And I put an Instagram story example. Okay, this is obviously the same for an appointment setter, but you can do the same for cold callers, right? Looking for cold callers, 2 to 3.5 commission on average. American accents, must have cold calling experience, DM me cold caller to apply. Something like that, okay? Because then a lot of people are going to start applying, okay? You're going to have multiple different prospects. And this is where the hiring process comes in, because you can have maybe 20 different posts up, but if you don't know how to hire, then it's not going to matter, is it? Which is exactly why I'm giving out the entire hiring process to you for free. So number one is a group hiring call, right? You want every single person to read the script to test on their accents, right? Then number two, you want to make a WhatsApp group chat for the team. So you and just the team in general. Okay. Number three, you want to have an onboarding call. So for example, you want to sort out commission-based contracts and give out simple training. Okay. Number 4, they're basically ready to go. So you want to hire in quality over volume. Okay, you would rather have one killer that can book 5 appointments a day compared to 5 average cold callers that can easily book in 1 a day. Okay, result, but that one killer is going to be easier managed, right? You then can put your attention to training them better, okay, opposed to simultaneously trying to train up 5 average setters at one time, right? You would rather have that one killer where you can just train like crazy, okay? Step 5 is you want to then find out the killer A-star cold callers, right? It's by having volume. Example, hiring 10 people, okay? Out of those, let them know that this is a boot camp for about 3 to 5 days, and 2 or 3 people are going to be the best, which will get put into the full-time role for you. Okay. And then, of course, number 6, the best talent who, of course, books the most appointments from their recordings at the absolute best that you can take them on as an A-star talent, right? And, for each like cold call that they have, this is where they want to record. Okay. In this training phase, you also want to record their cold calls, and you can easily do this with a power dialer like Kixie because it automatically does this, or even go higher level, right? There's a setting that you can turn on to record phone calls, and it's just call recording, right? It's as simple as that. And then you can constantly review it. Okay, that's where you're going to find out the A-star talents. Okay, and you kind of shortlisting them as the list goes down here, right? So once you've actually got your team in place, right, this is gonna be a team that gives you leverage opposed to you cold calling yourself, right? Because this is where leverage comes in, right? You cold calling 100 dials times 5, okay? So you're actually putting force down here, but then like you can easily find leverage within that, okay? Then you want to basically find out team management and understand how to manage your team correctly. This is super important, right? You can easily do this by having a daily team call, start and end of day, okay? So you can easily start by doing a power call, just motivate, right? Give out a bunch of motivation, right? And then you can easily give out incentives. For example, whoever books 3 appointments a day gets a $30 bonus. Easy. It's going to be a yes, and it's going to motivate them to work even harder for you, okay? Which is essentially what you want, right? And then at the end of each day, you want to track their data and their KPIs, and you can easily do this through an EOD, end of day report, which I call it, right? And if you want this exact end of day report here as well, I'll link it. No, sorry, you have to DM me the word EOD on Instagram, and I will also send this to you for free. My Instagram will be linked down below as well, right? Educate the team on the product. That's important, right? They have to believe in it. Do training calls 2 times a week where they begin, and then down that to maybe 1 a week, right? Once they're performing consistently. So once starting out, keep it at 2 a week, and then once they're starting to perform, keep it at 1 a week, right? Because you want to save yourself some time anyway, right? And then this is where we're going to start tracking within the data loop, right? So you want to see what's working based on your metrics, okay? Your opener that you're using, for example, end of each week, and your data, right? This is why I'm saying track in data is so important, because you want to do like data in bulk. For example, track in 1K dials, right? Then you can easily figure out how to A/B split test, right? Because you've got such high data. If you've got 1K dials on data, right, you can easily know where to A/B split test, where you might want to change the opener, change the pitch, right? And I've also got this cold calling tracker, okay? And I want you to DM me the word tracker on IG, and I will also send this to you for free, okay? So I'm going to send you everything here if you just DM me on IG. But this is exactly how to hire a 6-figure cold calling team and just build out a crazy team and book 10 plus appointments a day.